Action.
Hello, everyone. No one's probably there yet, though.
There's no everyone. It's me.
It's just you. Hi,
Yeah.
Kate.
But some of my
Thanks
friends.
for joining us today.
Some of my friends are going to join me in a minute.
It's hump day.
It is hump day. I got a friend.
You got a friend? Who's your friend?
I don't know.
It's too small on the screen.
Oh, I got Julie. I can see. Oh, yours comes up with like pictures across the top.
Yeah.
I like that. I have 25 friends.
25 friends. Well, hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We are going to be demonstrating the KimberBell Save the Date pillow.
Woohoo!
So, but first we have some announcements and things to show you. So,
Did you bring the sample over?
You guys have called me like 3 times since I was here on
nope.
I feel like Patrick.
So we're going to look at the back of this machine. This is our 10 needle machine, and this is what it looks like from behind. Meanwhile, Amanda has gone to get the sample. I'm going to call her Patrick now.
Well,
now we're in
it
trouble.
didn't show up in my car. I forgot the sample and I said I'm pulling a Patrick.
Oh, I see. Yeah, tell me.
So this is the Save the Date panel. We have talked a lot about this. For this, you have the Essentials bundle. So the Essential bundle consists of the oat pillow blank, the 18 by 18 pillow form, and then 4 buttons. And then the items in the Essentials bundle, the price is going to be given to you at a discounted price.
The 20% off, right?
Yep, the 20% off for those items. So we have the Essentials bundle online, and we have kits for each month.
So this is just backing up just a little bit. This is a brand new thing from KimberBell, right? There is a
Digital download only.
Okay, and it is a button on and off, and you can do it for all of the different seasons, right?
All the
And we're
different
going to take a
seasons.
look at those seasons?
Yes, we are. Yep, and you just use the little buttons on here to
Do you
change
see,
out each
do
panel.
you see what those buttons say?
Yes,
They are so cute.
They're perfect. It says handmade with love.
Yeah, when I saw, whoa, I can't get it to focus.
If you tap the screen, it should.
There, it did. Ooh, I like that. When I saw those buttons, it was like, that's them.
Those are
I'm going to
perfect.
stop looking right
Yep.
now because those are perfect.
So you just need one of the oat pillow blanks,
And then you just make all the
each pillow
covers.
panel is interchangeable.
But you know, because I was thinking about how cool it would be to like embellish these with like your grandkids if they came over for their birthdays, and you could do like a birthday one with
Like
their
you know how to create it. You can create
anything you want. Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
yeah, happy birthday pillows. I actually thought about that for like Lily and Nico to come down the stairs on their birthday
And see one.
have one on the chair. They would be perfect for that. But we do have a couple of different options. There are 10 total, so I didn't bring all of them over, but just the more current ones. We have the January pillow panel option for you.
And all of the
All of the pillow panels are cut to accommodate the larger
large,
size.
because it does come in 2 sizes, and they are all $7.99, right?
They're all $7.99. So January 1st,
Okay.
St. Patrick's Day,
Ooh, that one's really pretty.
and these are for my Canadian friends, eh?
Ooh, eh?
Eh? And then this one is for the 4th of July.
That one's cute.
So there is one, there's not
Is that
one
Hanukkah?
for every month. There is Hanukkah.
Okay, there's a Christmas.
There is Hanukkah, there's Christmas, there's Thanksgiving,
Halloween.
and that's pretty much all of them.
Easter.
Easter, Happy Easter. The Easter one is so cute. So they are so great to decorate your house, even if you don't. I mean, just as this.
Yeah.
Hang it on the
So,
wall.
if you are wanting these, so the good news is that the February one, and that's why we're doing it now in time for Valentine's Day, the February one, I'm having trouble talking, is a
free download.
Yeah, it's a free download. So you can, if you would please go to Above and Beyond first just in case you do buy something over there. But go to Above and Beyond's website, click on our affiliate link for KimberBell. We have a little tab across the top that says affiliate links. Click on the KimberBell, and then when you go over there, you can actually download this design completely free of charge.
And so for today, if you go to the events calendar, go to today's date and click on the save the date option. Just below the picture, there's a link that will take you just to our affiliate link page. I had a couple of requests from customers that said,
where
I don't want to be
find
taken
it?
Straight to KimberBell. I want to see the affiliate link. So I have it to go just to the affiliate link page so you can see that that's on there.
Okay.
And then it's not going to be in the vault. It's going to be in digital downloads.
Okay.
I think you could get them from the vault too. But the thing that you should also know is you don't have to buy the entire package of all 10 options.
If you only want one or two.
You can buy your desired option, or you can buy the complete bundle of designs and get this for free as well.
Or you can just go out there and grab
And just get the free one.
Yeah, why not, right? But let's talk a little bit more about that, because I actually sewed this sample out whilst I was recovering at home, and they do also have, just as KimberBell does with a lot of their things, they have background quilting. So the background quilting was not included with the free download, so it was something that I had to purchase separately. But they do have a background quilting pack that goes with all of the seasons. So like this one says love, and it's got hearts and the little bird, and it's so cute.
So I don't know the answer to this. With the designs being able to be purchased individually, can you buy the quilting designs for each one individually, or is it a bundle?
That's a great question.
Okay.
And I actually don't know the answer to that.
If you want to know, we'll do the homework for you.
I think I just got the background quilting for the Valentine one. So yeah, Or if you took Baby Lock Club this morning, guess what? We learned how to do background quilting.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, so you can use your background quilting and use that as your background, and then do your free designs. But wait,
There's more.
there's more.
This is the new Design Suite collection from Baby Lock, and it is called Geometric.
It is so cute. So it's probably to your benefit to give us a call or place a comment order for this, because we are allowed to do we are able to do a little bit better than our online price on this product, but we can't advertise it at that price. So if you call in or you just leave a comment on here, we will give you a call and give you our special introductory price on this. I'm glad you enjoyed the Baby Lock Club, Miss Nancy.
I think this one's my favorite.
It's really cute.
That is very pretty.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
wow.
this one's really cute too. It looks like diamonds.
Diamonds. Or this one looks like a flower.
I really like them.
There's some really good options in
So
there.
this one is called the Geometric. So if you want the Geometric, and it comes with 20 fills and 20 motifs.
Cool.
Perfect. Okay.
Right. So before we get started, we have a giveaway.
Okay.
Giveaway. This is going to Miss Linda Bradney.
Ooh, look at that. That
So
is
pretty.
amazing. It's like a candle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
candle in there.
Uh-huh.
It's so pretty.
She will love that.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I have a piece, and since this project does take a bit of time,
A bit?
we're going to just
Imagine.
demonstrate some
We're going to
things.
imagine that we did it.
Right, we're going to talk our way through it.
Oh, you're going to
and
talk us straight.
I'm going to talk us straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're all going to play pretend.
We're going to play pretend.
Okay. I would imagine in your house you're probably used to playing pretend, right?
Oh, all the time. I'm the evil mother.
So Mickey, they are in stock. In fact, I ordered our first shipment yesterday, and those have already shipped to us. So Mary, give me a moment to answer that, and I'm going to have Patrick come answer that for you because it doesn't work in IQ per se, but you can use it as a design and resize it, or if you have palette, you can use it through palette.
Do you need somebody? Do you, Patrick?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have just a piece of fabric here that is 14 by 14 and a half by 14 and a half. And there are, were you going to say something?
I was.
Go ahead.
Okay, so just so that you know, there's actually 2 ways that you can do this. So way number 1 is if you use the background quilting. So if you use the background quilting, you basically will put this with the project batting and no-show mesh or the lightweight mesh for KimberBell, and you would do the quilting, okay? And the quilting is done in 2 parts. So you would do one part and it gives you an alignment tool, and then you do the second part. So you basically end up with this piece of fabric completely
You
quilted.
before you start doing your applique.
That's if you buy the background quilting.
Okay.
Your other option, they could use clear blue tiles
Oh, yes.
and use some of their own quilting designs they've already got. Or they could use IQ and pre-quilt it. Or what you're going to do today is no quilting. So if anybody doesn't have these quilting designs, they can just put it onto the plain fabric. The other thing they could do, if they really like the quilted look, they could just do some straight line quilting, like a grid quilting or something of that nature too.
Okay, so you're going to have this backed, and you're going to fold it. This is the instructions on page 6 to help find the center of your project. And then you're going to fold it the other way
To find the center.
to find the center.
Perfect.
Did you find the center?
Yeah, it's right here.
Once Amanda gets going here, we have a question for you.
Oh, good. I like questions.
Yeah, we like to make you feel like you're needed.
Look, you did a great job finding the center.
So once you go to the KimberBell website, in fact, I can grab my computer and I can show you this, but once you go to the KimberBell website, you can actually just type in the search, save the date, and it will take you right there.
All right, so to get started, it's going to give us the placement line for the 1.
Okay.
And you just put the center in the center of the hoop.
Yep. Center line, center line.
Good job. These are kind of fun.
Only a little.
I could use
Kinda.
that one for
They're-
my birthday.
I actually did this and it took me like 3-4 hours. I mean, from start to finish. I did the quilting and then did the embroidery, of course, and then you sew it together, and then you have to go do, and that's what we're going to show you today, how to do the buttonholes in the hoop,
Yep.
right?
Yep. But with that being more lengthy, we are just going to talk straight to get to the buttons.
Yes.
So next would be where we're going to place the applique fabric for our 1. And I'm going to skip that.
Okay.
And we're going to stitch our placement line for the number 4.
Okay. Okay, Patrick, you ready?
I am ready.
He's hovering
I've been-
over my shoulder,
I was
so
gonna
I'm...
say, I've been waiting and waiting.
Well, they've been waiting to see you too.
Oh, good. Hi, everyone.
Okay, so the question is the geometrics.
Yes.
How does that work with a Destiny? Can you explain what their options are?
Yes. So with the Destiny,
We should do a live on this
We
again.
do. Yeah, exactly. We need to do that. So the way those decorative fills are going to work on the Destiny, it reads them as a pattern, so it doesn't read them as a fill. So you can bring in your hoop size that you want to fill with those patterns, and it'll bring that design in as that hoop size.
Okay.
Okay. It won't fill a distinct area, but it will fill
A hoop size.
or a custom shape. You can put a custom shape in there. So there are some different ways to do it, and yes, I will do it on a life. I think that would be a really good thing to show, because it is workable. The only thing that's going to be workable on the Destiny, though, is the fills. The line, those motifs, there's no really way, unless you just do a straight line, and then another straight line, and then another straight line, to make those go around a shape. Okay, but you can with the fills.
Okay.
Okay, so on the Solaris and Luminaire, you can actually treat those just as you would your regular fills. They'll actually go into that.
It comes in as a custom, right?
It comes in as a custom fill.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's just a little bit of a workaround. If you see those fills, like the geometrics is really cool.
Oh, it's a really cool one.
Yeah, and so you can make that work with your Destiny, your Altair, or your Meridian, or the brother equivalents of
And then it also will work in conjunction with palette.
Correct. Yes, and we actually have a class on that. I did a class on that. I know. Yeah. But so we can show you and go through that too, to make sure you understand how to pull those in and make that work.
Okay.
I probably have to watch that class because I can't remember.
And Amanda, did you put up the geometrics onto the Facebook Live? We didn't. Okay. So one of the reasons we didn't is because we are regulated at what we can sell that for online. So we're able to do a little bit better in store. So we would actually encourage you just to leave a comment on here that you're interested in the purchase, and then we can call you and give you an introductory sale.
Awesome. Okay, so to get back to this.
So next is like a lot of stitching, right?
Right. So this next step is going to be the tack down stitch for the number 4 here, and we have our heart in the center, and it's going to do the satin stitch around our numbers, and then it does a decorative stitch, top stitch.
It does do a top stitch, yeah.
On top of the satin.
And you really do need a heavy cutaway for this project because it is stitch intensive. This has 18,000 stitches for this design. So do make sure that you are using the correct stabilizer for this.
Yes, and we do have the 2 stabilizers that we're using today online as well, if you want to use that as a reference.
Okay.
Because I don't remember what I ate for breakfast.
You're too young not to have a memory.
And then it's going to do a stitch of a little heart here. And then...
Do you have your... Oh, I've got it right here. Here's the little heart. It's so cute. And this is that really pretty satin stitching. And then you can do it with like a separate color on the top that does that top stitch type thing on it.
It makes it stand out.
Yes, it does.
And then it's going to do the placement line for your envelope.
And there's actually 2 fabrics in the envelope.
You can't really tell, but yeah, this is the blue blue striped, and then this is just a white fabric for the top and the bottom of the envelope. So the first one is a placement line, the second one is a tack down, and that is for the top and the bottom of your envelope. And then you have a placement, or placement line for your left and right sides of the envelope, and then a tack down line. And then it does the satin stitch that goes all the way around and the heart in the middle. And then it moves up to our bird beak.
So should we talk about the bird?
Let's talk about the bird.
Okay.
The bird looks a little bit different, but not that much.
And we actually brought this to KimberBell's attention, that they actually created a project with a discontinued product.
Yep.
So the bird on the directions, they did tell me they were going to change it, and I don't know if they did change it or not because I haven't looked at the newer ones. But the bird on the picture is showing the blue
Robin's egg
the
blue.
the robin's egg blue leather that was discontinued about 6 or 8 months ago.
Yeah.
It was a while ago. So if you're buying a kit from us, obviously we are not able to put that leather in there because it's no longer available and we don't have any. So we did replace it with this really pretty teal aqua color thatched fabric from Moda. However, if you have some robin's egg and you want to use it, I would say go for it because that's actually what they initially intended the bird to be.
But to be honest with you, that fabric matches so perfectly to the robin's egg blue leather. The real only difference is that it's leather and one's fabric that has a print to it. All right, so then after it does the beak for the bird, it will do the placement line for the bird itself.
Okay.
Then it will do the tack down of the bird.
Okay.
And then it will do his little eye.
Got it.
Then it will do his wings, which I really like the wing.
It got that wavy,
pretty.
yeah.
It's texturized.
Uh-huh.
And then when we're done with the bird, it goes down to our blue heart, which is just below the 4. And then after that, it moves to the little pink heart.
So cute.
It's very cute. Right after you get done doing that little heart, it goes over to the word February and does the stitching for that. And then you're done.
Wow, that was quick. I like how quickly we sewed that out today. Okay, so this is called Save the Date. And it is done on a blank, but it's done as an attachment, a pillow piece that has buttonholes in it. And so the buttons are attached to the blank, and then you can make all different. There's, I think, about 10 of them in the series. We do have kits for them all. They are priced at $7.99. So we'll go back over some of those kits. There is background quilting that is available. Now the designs and all of the background quilting are a direct purchase from KimberBell. We would love, love, love for you to use our affiliate link. Amanda has put that up on today's Facebook products. So you can go there and then you can actually, you can click right over to KimberBell.
I brought it to you.
Okay.
So next in the instructions, there is 2 different sets of instructions depending on what size you're stitching out. So for the first one, it tells us to use the 8.5 by 8.5 inch ruler and it says for us to measure 1 inch from the bottom of our number 4. And that is how we know it's in the correct position on the bottom here.
Okay.
Then the KimberBell ruler, one of the sets, comes with a little ruler that you can use to distinguish whether you have the appropriate size in between your design and your ruler on one side as the other, just to make sure that they are correctly even inside of your hoop. Okay, so that is for the 9 by 9 using the 8.5 by 8.5 ruler. What they tell you to do is to take your pen and you're going to mark all the way around.
It's a little bit different, isn't it?
It is different because you're not actually trimming.
So we'll talk about the bundle here in just a minute, Janice. I did see your question, okay?
Now, I am curious if there's any people who are new to KimberBell that don't know what the orange pop rulers are that would like us to talk about that a little bit more. Let us know, because we would be happy to show that for you. And then if you are doing the option that is the 12 by 12 panel, then instead of there being 1 inch here, you're going to measure so that there is 3/4 of an inch and then you're going to mark the corners, and it tells you to use a ruler to make the connections to the marks on your corners. And then you'll trim.
So there is a couple of people talking about orange pop rulers. So I think maybe on a different live, we'll find a more suitable, because this is a little bit more, it's not the usual use of the orange pop
but
rulers.
I was going to just...
Okay,
we're just going to...
Okay,
right?
Absolutely.
So if this was, we're going to stop talking about the save the date option. We're going to pretend like this is a quilt block for one of their quilts.
Okay.
At the end of the instructions for each project, you're going to get the instructions on what that block needs to be squared up to. So, for example, this one would be 8.5 by 8.5. You could use your ruler to make sure that you have it centered the correct way. And then you're going to get your rotary cutter, and you have these notches in each corner that your blade is going to go into. And then technically, after you cut all the way around, you can just pull out the block from the center of your orange pop ruler, and it's squared up for you.
Okay. Are you going to cut?
Yeah. So I am going to expose the blade, and then I cut.
And you really have to use a rotating mat with orange pop rulers.
Yes. And then I just take the blade and make sure that it's right up against the orange pop ruler and cut. And now I'm going to use my rotating cutting mat. If I can. And I'm going to turn it. And I'm going to do the next part here. I'm going to turn it again.
Did it move it?
I don't think so. I think it just moved the stabilizer. So that's also one of the things that KimberBell...
make sure you have the space all the way around.
All the way around, or just make sure that you get rid of the excess, because that's what it's catching on right now, is the stabilizer.
It's catching on that
is
bowl.
Catching on the bowl. And then one more turn.
Okay, so Miss Wanda, I will answer your question whilst Amanda's doing this last cut. The design suites were ordered yesterday, and we've got a second order going in today, and as of noon they are showing in stock. So the order from yesterday should be shipping today, and today's order will ship tomorrow.
All right, so we've cut all the way around. So I can just take my block.
Yay.
And there it be.
Love it.
So a quick little demonstration on orange pop rulers, but you'll see us use them in the future. But this is what the cutting mat looks like, the rotating cutting mat looks like when it's not covered by a project.
There you go.
All right.
So the pillow blanks themselves are on the 18-inch square. And I would need to check. KimberBell is actually discontinuing a lot of products, to be honest with you. So I would have to check and see which colors are available in the 18. They had an aqua color, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
But I honestly don't know if that is still a valid color or not. But wait, there's more, because wait till you see how this is done. So once you have finished with your pillow top right here, you are going to go ahead and you will have another piece of this fabric for your backing, and you will put right sides together, and then you will sew around all four sides, leaving an opening. You will snip your corners. You will turn right side out, and then you will, you ready for it? Hand stitch it closed. And yes, I did hand stitch mine closed right there. Okay, so you hand stitch that closed, and then this is where the magic happens, because they actually do buttonholes in the hoop. Woohoo! Make sure, see if I've missed any. So the name of the pillow is called Save the Date.
Save the date pillow panel.
Okay, I think I got everything.
So for this next step, you can use a 5x7 hoop.
So the design, when you download it, Janice, from the KimberBell website, will have all of the different dates on them. And we'll go over those again here in just a moment.
Okay, so I have a stick tearaway in the hoop. I've just scored maybe a little too hard. And then it is a different design. So we're going to get the correct design pulled up, and it's just going to give us 4 different buttonholes in the corners. Okay, so the first stitch is going to go to the corner up here in the left, and it's going to stitch a angled
Just in case you need it for...
Okay, so now you have a placement line. So now you're going to take your...
Use your point turner to get the nice portion. Amanda's got a round corner.
I'm using my finger. And so we have our corner here. We're just going to place it where it's in that area.
This is amazing.
It is. It is so neat. And make sure it's nice and pressed in that area. Then we'll return the hoop back into the right place, and we will press go.
And that's all there is to it. Isn't that cool? Now the 5x7 hoop will do all 4 buttonholes, because that's where you need to make sure you're using a stick tearaway, because once Amanda has done this buttonhole here, she'll be able to just lift it up and tear it, and it'll have just a little hole over here, and then it will go up to the top right corner. Isn't that cool? So Miss Donna, we are doing the KimberBell new series called Save the Date. So Save the Date is a new pillow series with a button panel that comes on and off, that they have 10 different holidays for you to celebrate with your new button panel. And you only have one finished corner. So we're really cheating today on that. So then she would do the next corner and place the next one on there. So you don't need to have like a huge big hoop to do this. You just do it in this little small 5x7. What have you got there on your lap, Amanda?
I have the placemats that Cindy did.
These are so cute.
They are. I love them.
Yes.
I think that maybe I'll do these and eat my Reuben sandwich on it for St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, so this is to finish the set. We obviously only have one. So it has the 2 that Cindy has got done. It has the cuts for the other 2, plus the 2 fat quarters that would be for the backing. And then, of course, we did cut the extra binding strips so that they will match the original 2. And this is going to be $20. So if anybody wants this set, it is $20. And Janice Roll got that.
Yay, Janice.
Yay!
Super cute.
We never knew what to do with all of these unfinished. We actually threw a lot of them away.
Yeah.
And it was like someone came in one day and said, you should try and sell those on the live. Somebody will take a half-finished project.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, yep.
So cute.
So sorry, Janice got that. But, and I don't know if anybody's still wanting the kit. I think we still have the kits, and I think they were $29.99.
I think so.
Yeah. Perfect.
All right.
Okay. Do we have anything else?
Show that if you want.
So we do have the Day at the Spa. And this has an accompaniment CD that's coming out with it, right? That's called Happy Place. And we just got notification that it's shipping today because we are on a pre-order list with KimberBell, so we get a pre-order on those. So if anyone has pre-ordered the Happy Place CD, which is going to have the new bowls, or has pre-ordered the rope or the embellishment kits that go with it, those should be in. They might even be in by Friday.
I would think so.
Yes, Friday, Monday at the latest. So that's exciting. But anyway, this is the next event.
Say something about the bowl?
Uh-huh.
I have had quite a few people call and ask if this is a complicated project. And I want to let everyone know that this is such a fun and like easy project. It's different, but it's not complicated by any means. So I think the most difficult thing is to get a rhythm down to wrap the project rope with the fabric, but it is so much fun and you can make different sizes. So anybody who feels like they're intimidated by this project, I'm telling you, don't be.
Okay. Going back to today's kit, do you want to hold that up?
Too.
Oh, you're starting to act like Patrick. That's something Patrick would do. So today's kit, we have put together something called Save the Date Essential Kit. And the Save the Date Essential Kit includes the KimberBell Quilted Blank. It includes the really cute little handmade buttons that we found. And then it also includes the 18 by 18 pillow form. And it is $37.99.
Yes.
And that is with the 20% discount.
Yep.
So we have an essential bundle that gives you the essentials you need to make the base. And then each month has a separate kit. So the first one is January 1st. So this is the January 1st one. Then we go to the February one, which is the one we just did today. And that one is the one that is a free download from KimberBell. So anyone can go out and get that one absolutely complimentary. Then there is the St. Patrick's Day kit. There is also an Easter kit that we do not have ready to show you. But there is an Easter kit. Then we have
Canadian
Day. And then we have the 4th of July. And then there's also an October 31st for Halloween. There's a Thanksgiving and a Christmas.
Hanukkah too.
And Hanukkah. Yes.
And Hanukkah.
So those are all of the, there's 10 different varieties, I guess you would call it. And each of those kits are $7.99.
Are you guys all done? Do you want me to show them the design suite?
Sure.
Since we have time.
Did it come in?
I opened it. It's one of the other ones.
Oh, the
but
old
I
one.
wanted to show them how it works in both the Destiny and the...
Oh, you have a Destiny here?
Well, I've got an Altair.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
So let's show you guys how this works.
Oh, well, hang on. Let me check that. I feel like we just kicked Amanda out of the chair here. Are you
I'm
all?
all done.
You're all done.
Yep. And
So
don't say goodbye. Goodbye.
Okay, so for the design suites, and again, this is any of the design suites. There's 7 of them now. Is that right? 6 or 7?
6 or 7.
Yeah, exactly. So again, if you want to add to your decorative fills in your IQ Designer, this is if you own the Luminaire or the Solaris with the most current board or the most current version upgrade. You can now, I've got the USB stick. It just comes on a USB stick. I've got it plugged into the side of the machine here. So we can now go into our decorative fills or our decorative line properties. We can go into the decorative fill box here and touch select. And you're going to notice a new icon up here that's called custom. So again, if you touch the custom icon, it's going to come in and it's going to have a selection for you of all of the different custom icons that you might want to pull up. These are ones that we previously pulled into this machine, but we can touch this button up here and all of the images or all of the design collection that are on here are going to come up on your screen. So we got fills and motifs. We're in the fills option, so I'm going to touch the fills, And all of the 20 that are going to come up there, the one that I picked.
Look at the mixer.
Yeah, this one is
So cute. I haven't seen the mixing one.
Yeah, this one is called Hobbies. So this is the Hobbies collection of all of the decorative fills. And I think they've got a sewing one on here. They've got several sewing ones, actually. Painting, all kinds of different ones.
Oh, look, they got applique scissors.
So,
they got duckbill scissors.
Yeah, they do, don't they? That's funny. Let's pick that one. So again, we can pick the duckbill scissor. Now again, this is with the Luminaire and the Solaris. It's going to treat just like a regular decorative fill. So we've got that selected. We touch OK. And now it comes up on our screen. And we can go in and we can physically touch our bucket first. And then we can touch on our screen, and it'll fill whatever shape you have in there, or whatever, anything else that we have.
That is too cool.
Okay, so that's going to be with the Solaris or with the Luminaire. That's the way to bring those fills in. You can also do it with your motifs by going into here and again touching the icon over here
and then matching,
and
right?
Custom. Sometimes they're matching, sometimes they're a little bit different. So we'll see what's on this one. So we can go into our design collection, we can go into the motifs, and yeah, they've got some different ones on. They've got scissors. Yeah, so we've got the scissors, the duckbills, the yarn, nuts and bolts here, so mixers. So and so again, these are going to be more line fills, more decorative line fills than anything else.
So Nancy says, are any of the older design suites on sale?
Always. Yeah. So
if we talk about them,
yeah,
you get the discount.
Sure. Exactly.
That's our rule.
That's our rule.
So again, we cannot put these up online at the discounted price. So let us know which ones you're interested in. And
you want me to show them on the Altair?
So yes, we can definitely do that. I'll let you trade there. So the design suites have a retail and a minimum advertised price of the same, which does not make any sense to me, but I'm not the one in charge there. So it is $99. We can do the 20% off, which brings them down to $79 for you. That's a great idea. Roseanne says that the motifs make great outlines for labels.
Oh, yeah, they would. Mm-hmm. Okay, so...
Trade machines.
Yes, exactly. If you have the Altair, the Meridian, or the Destiny, you don't have that custom fill option, okay?
Before you go any further, can you bring these into Total Control?
No.
No, I didn't think you could.
Yeah, so this is going to be, you can bring them into Palette, and you can run them through Palette, but you can't bring them in through any other programs. They're proprietary.
Okay, so a Brother Dream machine will be able to do the same as what you're about to do right now.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so, yeah, so this is going to be for all machines that are not the Solaris or the Altair.
Okay. Solaris or the Luminaire.
Luminaire, that's what I meant, yes.
That's going to crash. We almost had a crash.
All right, so you're still going to go into IQ Designer, okay? But now we're going to have to use this because we have no way of getting into our shapes or getting into, so I'm going to go in, I'm going to pick a shape that we want to use here.
Not a shape, you're picking a
hoop size.
Okay.
So if we wanted to use this as a background quilting, for instance, so we're going to pick the hoop size, okay? We're then going to go into illustration design. And we're going to go into our regular USB stick. And these are actually going to come up as
a design.
As a design, exactly. So we can go into fills. Hold on. We can go into images, sorry. And we can pull up that image of that design. Okay, so it's not actually going to be a fill. It's going to be it's not going to come in as a custom fill. It's going to come in as an image.
Okay.
Okay. So we can go in and touch set, and it'll fill that size that you brought up there for your shape.
Okay.
Okay. So that's just a different way of putting it into a hoop size if you want to do all over quilting with these on your Destiny, Meridian, Altair, or any of those machines that don't have that custom fill option.
Okay.
Okay? So that's the way it's going to work. And then you just touch OK. And it miraculously shows up on your screen, and you're ready to take it over to your sewing machine and sew it out.
Somebody asked, what is the best machine? That's a loaded question. Depends what day of the week it is.
That's a good point. So
I think the most user-friendly machine is a baby lock.
Yes, I
out
would
of the
agree with
machines that
Yes,
we
that's
carry.
For sure. Yep. So now that you bring this in here, we can actually go into our size option. You can size it to whatever size that you want. So you got a lot of different things that you can actually do with this design now. So it will allow you to size within the shape that you have pulled up, so again, you can work with it just as you would a regular fill.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what I'm talking about with those different machines, but there is a way to use Design Suite even if you don't have that custom option on your machine.
Okay.
All right. So I guess that's it.
I think that is it.
All right.
Okay. Roseanne said, if only the Solaris cooked and cleaned. Why do that?
You know what? Yeah. I was thinking of doing a promotion, a maid cleaning service when you buy a Solaris. Would that work?
You've always talked about that. I'm going to buy a Solaris if that's the case.
That would be fun.
Yeah, it would be kind of fun. Okay, so let me make sure that I didn't miss any. So the Baby Lock embroidery machines basically range from 800 up to about 16 to 18,000 for the multi-needle. So if you're interested in some more in-depth pricing, give us a call here at either one of our two stores, and we'd love to be able to help you. Okay, I think with that, we are going to let everybody go, and we will see you all tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.